Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Antonelli here. Today, we're interviewing someone who's not like the usual KOLs you see on crypto Twitter. Meet JuicyFruity. Now, this guy is special. He's 18 years old, goes to university 5 days a week, and he's got less than 1,000 followers on Twitter and YouTube. No copy traders, none of that. What makes him so special is how he went from being unprofitable for 3 months, then in March made 159 grand, and the month following in April made 434 grand. That's close to $600,000 in 60 days after having close to nothing in February. And this is just the beginning for this guy. So, make sure to subscribe and let me know if I should make more content like this. I won't be uploading too much because I gotta grind myself, but I will once in a while. So comment down below if I should make this into a series or something. Anyways, without further ado, enjoy the video and make sure to watch till the end so you could get some good advice and become a millionaire. That's the point. Let's go. Yo,
Yo,
what's good? How are you?
good. How are you, man?
I'm good. I'm good. So, who are we here with today?
My name is JuicyFruity. I'm 18. Been making hella money the past 2 months. Just trying to keep it going.
Damn. All right. There anything else you want to introduce by yourself?
I mean, I don't know, bruh. Just fucking
All right.
chilling, trying to make money doing this.
Yeah. So, guys, as I mentioned in the intro, Juicy went from being unprofitable for months to making hundreds of thousands of dollars out of nowhere, which is just crazy. I've never seen anything like that. So, let's get into it. So my first question is how many months were you unprofitable? Give us
Ooh,
a
I
breakdown
so
of
I
that.
think I started December 2nd. I remember it because I wrote down in my notes app. I was like day one, and I took notes on the first day. I think the first day I said some shit like, "Holy fuck!" Like I just lost everything. Cause like I straight up think I did. I lost like the $150 I had in my bank account or some shit. And then I
God.
think from December 2nd until March was my first like profitable month. So until like end of February to like early March, I was completely unprofitable. But that was like locking in like 12 hours a day still. Just like,
Damn.
12 hours a day and still not making money. So yeah, probably like 2, 3 months I was unprofitable.
And did you ever feel like quitting, like when you're unprofitable, like those months you were unprofitable? Do you have any doubts or like second
Yeah,
thoughts about everything?
yeah, for sure. I mean, I straight up like did quit
Oh,
because it
you
was
did?
like there was a time like probably early February. It's like
Yeah.
February like first something where like I was down like 2 grand of like my own money. I was working at a job and it was like low key hella fucking depressing because like you're down like 2.5K at that point, and it's like you don't like you just
Mm,
it's kind of hard to just like keep going and like have any sort of like belief in yourself. But I
yeah.
quit for like a week, and like during that week off, I was like my mind was just constantly thinking about trenching still, and I knew I had to go back, like because I was just
Yeah.
fucking like I couldn't stop thinking about it.
Bro, that's
And then I went back, and I think like those next few weeks is when I really started to be profitable. All it took was like a week off.
yeah, so you really went from like nothing to everything so quickly.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like I straight up think like it was like a week or so from
Mm.
like basically nothing to like over 100K earned. It was like kind of crazy.
What was that big change from having practically nothing in February to making over 150 grand in March?
All right, so I think low key the big change for me was just like it was almost like a mentality change, and I think one big thing with that was hitting like a big P&L. So I hit Grok coin, which was like I think I made like 270 soul on it. I was just on when it dropped. I was like locked the fuck in, and I turned like 5 soul, which was like a lot for me at the time, into like 300 or some shit like that. So that was like crazy. And then from then on out, I think it was a lot easier for me to like control my emotions because like I had a bigger port, and it was like I wouldn't be stressed about losing money. Like when you're low port, it's like I don't know. I feel like I was so emotional with my trades because I would lose like point 0.5 soul and it would be like my entire port gone. And it's like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? But then when you have like 270 soul and you're the max you can really buy in a coin is like 3 soul, like I just feel like I was making so much more like confident trades. And like I remember the day after I hit Grok coin, I think I hit like back to back 100 soul days, and I was just like aping the fuck out of shit, and it was just working. Like I was so confident in my trading, bro. Like it was insane.
It's like when you hit Grok coin, like would you consider that like luck or like no? Like I was like staring at like meme scope or
That's
whatever.
I mean, that's a hard question because so
Yeah.
Grok coin was like the coin that kind of spiraled it all, but like
Mm.
I was profitable before Grok coin, like for like a few days, I think. So I made like maybe like 7K in the week leading up to Grok coin, and then I made like 40K on Grok. But honestly, it's just like right place, right time. Like that coin was pretty fucking good. And one thing I'll say about that coin is like I think it was at night when that dropped and it was on like dead hours. So like there
Yeah.
was nobody on. Like and that's one thing I definitely stress is like if you just show up when other people aren't showing up, like you'll get lucky. Like put yourself in that position to where like that coin can drop and you can see it. Cause when I saw it, I was like, holy fuck. Like that coin, I mean, you could get an entry on that coin for like like that coin was below 1 million market cap for like 3 4 minutes straight, which is like absurd to think about. Like if that shit dropped right now, it would hit a mil in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
get
like
you.
because nobody was on, like you could just that was just a free cook. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's what you get rewarded with when you like show up more than others. You know?
Damn, bro. But then you proved it wasn't luck though, because in March you made
Yeah, that's real.
400 grand. How did that happen? Already like nothing to 150 grand in March was crazy enough, but then you took that to 400 grand in uh
Yeah, not
in April. How
that.
did that work?
I think it was just kept it going like every day, and like I definitely like to this day I have like a few days in a row where like I don't make as much, but like with when that and sometimes I even like doubt my strategy, you know, like I might not make really like that much at all, or I might I might lose for a few days, but then if you just like what I've learned is like just keep going, and then I've like you'll rebound, you know, like every
Yeah.
single time I had like a period of like downfall, I rebounded, and then April was just like full like I was just locked in like every single day, like cooking, like full locked in like 12, 15 hours a day, just like trying my best to spend every second I could making money.
It's like
And then yeah, that's kind of
so you think like Grok coin was like that trade that made everything click?
yeah, for sure. I
Definitely,
mean,
yeah, bro.
it was just like it was kind of only up from there. I've actually heard a few stories of that happening to people, and like it kind of makes sense because like, dude, when you hit a P&L like that, it's like your confidence in your trading is just like elite. Like it's like I can't lose at that point, bro. It's like every time I click a coin, it goes up. Like every single time, and you just get in this mentality, bro. And like
Mm.
you have doubts, sure, but it's just like
Okay, yeah, a buyer trading style though. Like I see I'm on GMGen right now, and in the past day, oh my, yo, in the past day you made 23K so far. It's like tell us about
yeah.
your
I
trading
mean,
style. 'Cause you have a lot of TXs like in the past 7 days.
yeah, no, for sure. I definitely would say I take like a lot of transactions compared to the average trader. I'm definitely up there with like the most out of anyone, I'd say. Especially like April, I think I mean my TXs were absurd, but I would say my main trading style is like my goal when I enter a coin, like genuinely is to be the top trader on it. So like I think a lot of people like who have been in crypto for a while would like call my trading style stupid or something, but like I try and just get as large of a percentage of the coin as I can. You know what I'm saying? Like if I like one of my favorite things to do is like ape coins that just migrated and ape like 25, 50 soul and just like split wallets and just like try and get a large percentage of this coin. Like when you just asked the question, you were like, would it be bad how confident I was, you know? Like after I hit Grok coin. And it definitely was at some points because I over leveraged into coins like a lot. Like there were times where I straight up like after that coin had like 10 soul in my port. Like I remember one day I had 100 soul in my port. Like that was all I had in crypto because I stabled a lot of it. And I put like 90 soul into a coin and I like lost it all. And I had 10 soul left. And I've always worked my way up from that, but like I definitely need to learn to like not over leverage and stuff because my trading style is very just like buy how much I kind of like if I think a coin's really good, like I'll put everything I have into it, you know? Like I'm not scared. I'm never scared to lose money. Like
Yeah.
because you just learn every time you lose.
Yeah, I feel you. That's true though. So you would say like you're what, like a new pair demon, or what do you think?
Yeah, I mean for sure, but the weird part is like I definitely am like basically only new pairs, but my biggest gains definitely come from like migrated coins. Like they just migrate and then I'll buy like 10, 20 soul of them and catch like, you know, however like 10x on like 10, 20 soul. Like there's let me see. Like there's I can think of so many coins
You
I've
could
done
even
that
like
for
a screen share if you want.
like this. Work rest. This is such a good example of what I was just talking about. Like this, I would say sums up my trading style. Like about as good as like I could. It's gonna take a sec. Like for me, this is like my this is the way that if I could trade just one way, I would trade like this. But these coins don't always spawn in, right? Like Elon
Yeah.
changing his name isn't always gonna spawn in. But I love just like down here, I saw this at 250k and I aped 85 soul into it at 250k, which is like that's a lot of soul to put into a coin that's only at 250k. Like that's a lot of soul. But I'm just like in my head when I'm buying this, I'm like, there's no way this doesn't go up from here. You know what I'm saying? Like that was going through my mind. And I thought it would go up so much that I'm like, I'm willing to lose this 85 soul. Like this in my opinion is like a positive EV play. Like this works more time than it doesn't work, like by a large margin. So I bought 85, flipped all up here, made 390 on this. And like this is definitely my like ideal. Like these are the coins I have the most fun trading and like just ape. Like see a good coin, like preferably like a tweet or something, like something that's very like a explosive, if that makes sense. Uh, like today, rug. This was a different type of a trade.
Oh, I didn't
Um,
see this. I wasn't on today. What happened?
not it was like a totally like named. They changed the community, but he named this cat. And like these
Oh,
are the
damn.
coins that I just love buying. It's like it's so explosive, bro.
Ooh, you
I got
cooked
this. I
then.
got first TX on this one, yeah. But like even if I didn't get first TX on this, I would have still aped like, like 10, 20 soul the second I saw it, even if it was at like 60k. Just because I just like love trading these coins that are just like basically only up. I guess everybody does, but like that's what I'd say my trading style for sure is just like ape coins early that I know are probably gonna like explode up vertically. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's what I love doing.
So it's kind of like conviction plays.
Yeah, like super heavy conviction. Like when I think something's like really good, like this or like the Gorklon Rest thing was probably better. Like I obviously thought this was insane and it was. It's like I'm just gonna buy it, bro. I'm gonna buy a lot of it, like a fuck ton of it, bro. Like I don't care. Like I don't care if I lose it. I'm like almost 99% sure when I bought this that it would hit a few mil. And if it doesn't, it doesn't, bro. There are times that it doesn't. Like uh this coin right here.
Oh
It
my
was like
god.
Donald Trump tweeted out a
Yeah.
picture of the vote. Like I lost 40 soul on this. I could have lost even more, but like I thought that this was like so good. And so I bought thinking it was so good. I bought 190 soul of it across like wallets. I was like, oh my god, like I'm making 1,000 soul on this easy. And it never came, bro. I lost money on it. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't always work, but that's like definitely my trading style.
Okay. So like, what would you say is like a good trading style for like people watching this video that might be new to meme coins? Like, what's a good trading style? Because they see all these like streamers, coals, and they just like buy new pairs. They dump on people. But obviously, if you have a low port, that might not work. So like, what's your biggest advice for like people starting out with maybe like one soul, two soul? What's like the ideal trading style?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would say like you 100%. The only thing I'd factor in with trading style is the time you can put in. I think a lot of people would say like your port, and I would agree. Like if you have 1 to 2 soul, you probably shouldn't be buying a coin that's at 30 mil. You know what I'm saying? Like that probably isn't the smartest. But if you have 1 to 2 soul, I think you need to think and say like, how often can I do this? I think if you say you don't have a job, like you're in your parents' basement, I would say go to new pairs and stay there for like every second of the day you possibly can. Like, like 12, 15 hours a day, just stare at new pairs and that will make you the most money. But if you're like in school or you have a job, you still can 100% be successful doing this. I would say though, a better use of your time would probably be studying like conviction plays in the migrated tab. Like I would say like, because a lot of people like 1 to 2 soul. I think a lot of people would recommend that you should trench. Like you should start because you're gonna get crazy returns, right? If you hit big. But like what a lot of people don't understand, I think, is like if you just catch like 100K to a mil, like you catch that, right? You get in at 100K, you sell it a mil. Like that's a 10x, bro. Like you put in a like 0.3 soul, like you're up 3 soul on that play. And I think those type of plays are a lot easier to just like casually do. Like even when I miss like a day in the trenches, it's like fuck, bro. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
I feel washed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, oh my god. So I would just like consider how much time you have. And if you don't have that much time, like it's completely fine, bro. Like you can still be profitable. You shouldn't be trying to compete with scented, like scented rat cupsy that are here all day. Like if you're not doing it, like they will be. So you know what I'm saying? Like that would be my opinion on it. Is go for the migrated tab if you can't spend as much time, and if you can, then go for the new pairs.
I get you. And you think like spending like 10 hours a day, like you think that's like the most important thing, like what do you find?
I would say it's definitely like up there. Like if
How
if
much
I
do
were
you
to
grind?
say like, do I mean, I try and like I mean now in it's summer, so like I try to like grind like probably I mean ideally I want to be on like 12 hours a day at least. But I think it just I think it depends, bro. It honestly depends. Like I think one of the reasons why I mean I'm not like crazy successful yet, but like one of the reasons why I kind of exploded is because I was on so much, bro. Like actually just 24/7. Like people DM me and they're like, "How are you on so much?" And I just enjoy it, just fucking scanning all day. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's really like how much hours you put in, like you're gonna get like good stuff come out basically.
Yeah, like rewarded. And
Y-
I'd say especially new pairs. Like especially new pairs. Cuz like if you're not on, like someone else is just going to be on buying stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like a lot of people, like what I do, because I don't have a high port. Like what I do, I'm on new pairs. I'm just waiting for like tweet plays, like something good comes
Yeah,
out, and then I just like
that's
snipe
really
it. And I'm in.
smart.
I think that's a good
I
strategy
would say
too.
as well if you have like a small port, like dev coins, bro. Like everybody says this, or like a lot of people that I've seen say this. It's like so true though. Like if you have a really small port, like deving coins is definitely smart, bro. Because if you dev a coin and it's LARP and you make it sound pretty good, like there's a good chance some like idiot like me or some idiot like Cupsy's gonna just buy it without even looking, and you're gonna steal some of our money. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying? Like genuinely, like if you have it like I was listening to this like Discord call, and like these guys who are like better than me were talking about it, and like a few of them were saying like they built their port up from Devin coins because like you basically can't lose. Like if you just buy like a soul in Pump Fun, like you're probably gonna make like 0.5 per good coin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. What do you think is like the perfect port to start with? Or do you think there is no perfect port? You can start with point 1, point 5, or like 1 or 10. It just like might take longer to achieve what you want to achieve. What do you think about that?
I would say, well, until you're profitable, like no port really matters if that makes sense. Like because you're
Yeah.
not making money anyways. But I would say like if I were to start over again, like the way that I was depoting money was like per week or like like per every 2 weeks I would depot money, and then because I didn't start with like $2,000 and lose it all over the course of a month. I started with like $100 and then I made money and I kept
Mm,
depoting money, if that makes sense. So it was like over the course of that. And if you have like $5,000 you're willing to spend or like $1,000 you're willing to lose, like don't depot the 1,000 initially, right? Like depot like 100 and give yourself that over the course of like a week or something. And just like focus on like your percentages, right? Like your percentage gain, compare it to like what, you know, better traders
yeah.
percentage gains are, and like look at what they're buying and stuff, and like accept that that money's going to be gone, right? The $100, and then maybe you depot your second 100 and like you start doing like point 0.2 buys or like point 0.1 buys, and like you try and just like then you maybe try and like flip some money and you'll probably lose that as well. But then you go in again and just keep on improving every time you depot. I definitely would say though, like never like depot that whole 1,000, right?
Yeah.
Split it up because then you could just lose it all. And then it's like a lot of the time when I was trenching early on, I had like no money, so I would just like be staring at new pairs like with no money to buy anything. I would just stare at it because I was like, I mean, I got to get better somehow, like for the next depot.
Yeah. Now, like, this is a pretty good question. So, obviously, you don't have any copy traders. So, maybe now you might have like a few because of the YouTube video you posted, which you guys could check that out in the description. Check them out. Post some great advice. So, you don't have any copy traders and you like manage to get all of this. What do you think about the Coles who have copy traders and just dump on all their copy traders like Rat and stuff,
I think
Cupsy?
it's yeah, I think it's interesting because like I definitely don't think. I mean, I have like more eyes on my wallet than the average person. Like people definitely do track me, like a few people for sure, and like they might buy after me. I'd say I definitely have like no like actual copy traders, as in like people who have bots setting up to like copy trade me. I think like the discourse around copy traders is like it's weird because like I've said this a lot, but like Scented for
Oh
sure
man.
has copy traders,
Yeah,
and like he for sure dumps on them, and like the shit he buys is sometimes so stupid, but like I genuinely in my heart believe that like he's one of the best traders. He's so good, bro. Like he genuinely is. Like if you put Scented on a non-doxed wallet, like he would print crazy amounts still. Like he might make like 5% more money or like 10% more money than he is right now, but like he still is insane, bro. Like when you actually like understand it and you like look at it, like even like Rat and stuff, like Rat definitely sometimes is just buying like actual awful stuff,
yeah,
but that like
definitely.
I wouldn't say that means he's like a bad trader. You know what I'm saying? Like he still is like so good. Like all
Yeah,
those guys are 10 times better than me. It's just like again, if they were on non-doxed wallets, like I promise they would print. Like if I had copy traders, I would definitely do what they're doing. Just like every once in a while, like get a little bit more out of every single trade by farming. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah. It's because they're definitely good. Because if they weren't good at trading, then why would people be copy trading them?
yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly. I mean, Cupsy's like, dude, like Cupsy, I genuinely think is like such a good trader. Like he buys bad stuff, but like he'll never like purposefully buy something to farm a copy trader.
He grinds
Like
so
what
much. Yeah,
yeah, I mean I've seen like every coin this dude's trade for like months straight, and I've never seen him buy something that I don't like in my heart genuinely believe he thinks he could make money on. Like he said in an interview once he was like uh he was talking about how like he would trade the same if he had copy traders or he didn't, and like I kind of believe him, bro. Like the shit he buys, it's like it ain't even like he genuinely buys what he thinks is good or like what he thinks other people might buy. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. Another thing I find like really impressive about you is that you mentioned you're in university and you go there 5 days a week.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
like
true.
that's true? And you still manage to have all this time? That's bro.
Yeah, it's
To me,
hard.
that's crazy.
I mean, honestly, bro, like so I kind of started like this semester, right? It's like December on, like I said, like that was kind of so that was like winter break. Uh, and for like the first like 2 months or something, up until I started to become profitable, I like went to every class, like I was locked the fucking, And the second I started making money, like I'm to be honest, I showed up to like 10 classes the rest of the semester. Like I got my grades, like I'm passing my classes and stuff, but like I'm gonna be honest, like if I'm missing out on thousands of dollars because I'm going to class, like I ain't going to class, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. How does that feel though? Like you're in class and you just know in the back of your head, like, damn, bro, I make more than my teachers. In a month.
No, yeah. That's valid. I mean, there's
That's
still work to
crazy,
be
bro.
done, but yeah, it's definitely it's hard like explaining it to like because I let my teachers know like I'm missing class and like obviously I'm not like yo I'm missing class because I'm fucking
Yeah.
getting pump fun all day, right? So like they like to them it's just like I'm skipping, which kind of sucks. Which I kind of them, bro. Like let's be real.
Have you told like any of your family or friends? You don't need to answer it if you don't want to.
No,
But
yeah,
have you
I'll
told
answer.
like any of them?
Yeah, I told my family, obviously, like I'm like, yo, I'm doing this, and like they care about that, and then like my friends know just because like they know. Like one of my buddies, like he's like trying to learn right now, and he's looking like pretty locked in. Um, and then they're obviously like a lot of them are like trying to do it and shit, but they all know like they don't know like the numbers, like they don't know how much I've made. They just know like I'm making enough where it's like worth my time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. And before like you started trenching and all, what were you doing? Like, were you? Because I know a lot of people on CT like sent it, like you mentioned before. Obviously, he used to play Fort and
Yeah.
stuff. Were you like
Dude,
that too?
honestly, I was like partying in college, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I was
Damn.
just
Okay.
in the bars every week. Uh, yeah, honestly, I wasn't like I didn't have my PC at my dorm. Like first semester, I was just like going out like two times a week, and then I kind of just like one day I saw something on Twitter. I was rarely on Twitter then because I used to play Fortnite like back in the day, and then I kind of stepped away
Mm.
from it. But I was still on like Fortnite Twitter, you know. And so like every like maybe like month, I would check what's on Twitter, bro. And I went and I saw this guy post this like random PNL of Bull X, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I the next day I like depoted in some money because I was like, sure, bro. Like, I'm a gambler. Like, let me try gambling on this shit. And then like from that point on, it was just like 24/7. Like I was addicted instantly. It was like raps.
Do you think like this is for everybody or no? You think anyone could get into
Definitely
this?
not for everybody,
Definitely
bro.
not.
Like, yeah, like
Tell
you
us
have to
about that.
like. I mean, bro, like especially, I feel like anyone who's like became pretty successful in this, um, like when your friends and stuff like try and join, like you can almost like instantly tell like this guy could do it or like this guy couldn't, you know. And it's not like anybody can do it, obviously. But like a few of these guys like that are my friends, and they're like, dude, like, can you teach me? I'm like, they're just like, I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Like they're too like anybody who's in CT and does this, like you have to be like a little bit of a degenerate, bro. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like you have to be willing to like spend a lot of time like at your computer, bro. And a lot of these guys, it's like, brother, like you have a girlfriend, bro. Like you have a 9 to 5 there in and of itself, bro. Like you're not better sit on pump fun all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do you think like gaming like helped that? Because like obviously you're gaming, you're sitting down on your chair looking at a
Yeah,
monitor for like
for
hours a
sure.
day. You think like that
I
helps?
mean, I think there's a reason why all the Fortnite kids
Yeah,
picked up so quickly.
like I
Uh,
always say this like do you know who Peterbot is?
yeah, yeah, of
If this
course,
guy
bro.
would like
Fuck
start
him.
trenching, he would be like Booga. He
Nah,
would
you'd
be
be to
like another
go, bro.
Booga. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you'd be
exactly what I'm
crazy, bro.
saying. So like have you had any
Uh,
big loss? Oh, sorry. You continue.
no, I was just gonna say like gaming definitely is like a huge thing. Like you don't have to game, but like Cupsy definitely gamed. Like all these kids game. Like because on our, it's just like your brain is quicker. Like
Yeah,
all these Fortnite kids, like you see a tweet come out, like you got to be first TX on that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. So like, here, before I ask this question, actually, I'm gonna ask another one, which I feel like a lot of people might relate to. So I know, like for me, look, I'm 16 years old, and when I'm on CT, I find like Memecoin, like the amount of money that's being made, like it's messed with my head. I don't know about you, but like I'm 16 and I feel like, damn, bro, I'm a failure. I don't even have 7 figs yet. Like, what's your opinion on that? Like,
Yeah.
do you think like really
Oh
mess with your
yeah. I
brain?
mean, yeah. It's like it's that's a really good question. It definitely is like it's hard. Like for me, and I feel like anyone else, it's like it's just like FOMO and like for me, what's helped is just like realizing like you only see like the big P&Ls, you know what I'm saying? Like on Twitter and shit. Like when I see a big P&L, like okay, like yesterday, say I saw a kid make like 1,000 soul in a coin, right? Like
Oof.
I could
Yeah.
think like it's easy to think that like just because someone hit one big P&L, they're doing it like every day. But like what helped me out is realizing like it's everyone's day a different day, you know? And like if say like I see a P&L, it's like this dude made 200 soul on a coin, and I'm like, oh dude, like I'm washed up today, bro. And then I'll just think of myself like I made 350 on soul on a trade last week, you know? And like
Yeah.
all I'm really like trying to do is just like be better than last week. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so because when you're scrolling through like Twitter or some shit, like all you see are big P&Ls. You know what I'm saying? Like 300 soul P&Ls, like 100 soul plus
Yeah.
P&Ls, bro. So it's easy to think that everyone's just doing it 24/7, but like it's actually just so rare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. It could really like mess with people's heads because like
Hmm. I mean,
you're seeing the end
I would just
progress, you
say
know?
like, yeah, that's all you should look at is like some type of progress, bro. Like getting it, like just improving, bro.
Yeah.
That's really all you should care about, right? I know
What
it's hard, but like,
yeah. What do you look for in a coin? Like right now I see like you're just looking at like a Twitter like when you're actively like trenching, what are you
yeah.
looking for in a coin? Like what makes you say like okay, I'm gonna buy this coin or okay, like I'm staying away from this coin.
Well, for new pairs, it's for sure. Like, I say this a lot. Like I genuinely think like new pairs is like almost like 80% just pure like intuition. Like on
Mm.
the dude, this is a good take here. It's like Fortnite, bro. Like you're 1v1ing someone. It's like you don't have to think about what you're doing. Like if you like, like peace control, you know what I'm saying? This is deep right here. Like you don't have to think about it. It's like intuition. It's like muscle memory. That, like you're
Yeah.
doing what you're doing.
But I find that
I
also comes oh
genuinely
sorry,
think,
sorry.
yeah, no, what were you saying?
I find like that also comes from like if you're spending 13 hours a day, just like in
Yeah,
Forts, like you're at the start, if you're not spending like hours and hours, and it's not going to be intuition, but if you're spending hours and hours just
yeah.
staring at new pairs, you're going to eventually know, okay, this is what runs and this is what doesn't. Anyways,
Like
what were you saying?
I- that would be my opinion on it. Is like you could definitely give like a lot of tips uh about a ton of stuff, right? Like you could definitely. Wait, there's a coin here. We're gonna buy it. Give me a sec.
Oh, life trenching?
Okay. No, it's not. Just wait. Just wait.
Come on. I don't even have CTF. I don't know what's
Oh
happening.
my god! Did you see how fucking
Yeah.
quickly that migrated, bro? Alright,
Why? What
it's
happened? I didn't
fine.
even.
Show that to your video, bro. That
Yeah,
shit's
that's in.
sad.
That's staying in. It's all staying in. Okay, tell everyone what just happened. This is like a
No, I
pure
just.
example.
Oh yeah, I'll valid. So I saw this tweet. Uh, you should actually put that in the video because that was low key funny.
That's staying in the video.
Um,
All of this.
uh, this tweet. He replied to this. This dude. He's like ticket my coin
Oh
thesis I
my
own
god.
and wanted to sell higher. So like it's like my coin, like
Yeah.
it's like a ticker,
Oh
And
my god.
then I just tried to like first TX it because it was the one on a bonk. So there's like pumped off fun, right? And there's like bunked off fun. But I was just trying to first TX it and I just clicked it and like I didn't get filled, right? It like insta migrated. You know what I'm saying? If that
That's
shit happens, that
dedication.
shit,
That's dedication.
fail. No,
Mid
I saw
interview
it.
and you're trenching.
But like I genuinely think it's just like it's all like intuition, bro. Like everybody who does this stuff, like it's all just it's like
Yeah.
it's just a feeling you get in a coin. It's like you just feel it and it's like, okay, yeah, this will probably do well. Like this won't do well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Another thing like a lot of beginners might like have a question about is trading alone and trading with people. Does that matter a lot? Like you personally, do you trade with people?
I like rarely trade with people.
Oh,
I
really?
sometimes do, but I mainly just trade by myself. Like I'm in groups and stuff and I'll join every once in a while. Or if I'm like trading with my friend, I'll trade with him because like he's my like boy, and it's like fun to trade with your boy. But I would say like I would say if anything, and I'm not even in like Telegram groups, but like if you can get in like some good Telegram groups that like where people are active, like typing, like so you can ask like just what is a coin? Like that's where I would say it's the most useful. But like as far as like new pairs go and stuff like that, like when like I would never make like an excuse that you're not profitable because you don't trade with like people that are good as well. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
straight up never trade with people basically. You know what
Nah.
I'm saying? Like
And that's crazy
and
because
what
you
I
really could.
no, I mean I'm definitely like one of the only people who trades by myself. And honestly, like
Yeah.
I would say it's probably worse, but like when like Cupsy's in a call with someone else, like I he still is like taking the trade by himself. Like the majority of trades Cupsy takes, it's himself. Like he's the one who did the research on it and he's the one like 99% of the trades he takes it's just like quick research from him and he bought. I
Mm.
will say, like, for the 1%, it can be very useful because, like, there are just some coins that drop in migrated where like I am like, what the fuck is this coin? Like I cannot figure it out. Like I search the CA on Twitter, I look at the dev wallet, I look at SoulScan, and I'm like, what is this? And the only way you would know that is if you're in like 40 Telegram groups. Like if you've seen like the orangey, like fucking his like monitor
Yeah.
setup, bro. He's in like 70 discords. Like he'll know that shit instantly.
Yeah.
But you know,
Now I get you. Talking about monitors, so what do you have? Like, how many monitors are you rocking right now, and what do you have on them? Do you have like a CT, like wallet
well,
tracker?
yeah. I mean, normally I was when I was like at my dorm, I just had one monitor.
Oh, but right now, like, what are you rocking? Like, how
Now I
many
have two.
monitors?
I have like one on my left that's like vertical and it just has like CT tracker on it, and then like this screen is just like
Mm. Yeah. So like today. Oh, okay.
and then I just have my wallet tracker on the right, and then just like
Okay.
this.
So like today, you made 20 bands. Is that a good day? Like, what's a good day for you? What's a day like? Okay, today, like I
I mean,
really
dude,
made
this
money.
past week has been like awful, bro. Like genuinely my worst week like ever.
How much did you
Like
make?
my worst week since I started like to become profitable. I started this week at 100 soul, and I got down to I had 10 soul this morning, and I worked my way up to 150 today. But it was just like I've been so not locked. Like I've been moving and shit. Like, but I would say like I aim for 100 soul a day. Like that's what I think I can
Mm.
get. Like that's what I think is like a lot of money, but like you can get more. Like today I'm up like 140 soul, which is like definitely good. Like I'm completely happy with it, but like now that I have 100, like why not make 200 soul today? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would also say like I never once in my life have ever thought like I want this amount of soul in a day. I like, dude, I think like last week or something, or like a few weeks ago, I made like 250 soul in a day, and I was like pissed because like all I really care about is like that I extracted like the most amount of money I possibly could from the market, and like in a dead market, if I make 30 soul, I could be happy. In a popping market, if I only make 120, I could be pissed. You know what I'm saying? That's like all. So all I really care about is like, did I like perform to my best? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you feel like when you made that 150 grand, like your first month, did you feel like, oh my God, I made it? Like, what did you think? Or is like, is this a start of something great? Like, what were you thinking when you made that first 150?
I was just like, honestly, I don't even know if I. It's so weird because like I don't even know if I thought about it. I was just like, I kind of want to make more. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was just like a grind. Like I didn't really have
Yeah.
time to think. Now I've low-key chilled out like a little bit. Like I've spent a little. Like I got back in the gym recently. Like I've spent a little bit less time.
Mm.
Uh, but I still want to grind. You know, like I still am like locked in hella. I just like when I first made that first 60K, I was like, okay, like this could be like life changing money if I, lock in for a little. And I definitely made a lot, but then like there's definitely a lot more to make, you know.
Mm. Have you had any like big losses or like significant losses in these past like 2 months when you were really profitable?
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends what you would consider a big loss, but definitely big losses.
Well, like in your eyes.
Yeah, I mean, I did not like losing. I lost 117 on this.
Oh, oh man.
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
How much is that in? How much is that?
15K.
50? How much?
It's like 15K. 15.
15K.
No, this was like, I
What
mean,
went
this
wrong?
was just a bad. I mean, the craziest part about this trade, like you can see, is I was up like
Yeah, you were up.
70 soul on this. So
Oh
like I
man.
I aped like 50 here, and I bought, and I was just like I did a little more research on it, and I was just like so bullish on it for some reason. And so I just DCA'd this entire way, and then yeah, it did
Damn.
not go well in the end. Where did I even sell, bro? Fucking
You sold
yeah,
all the
no.
way. Oh my God.
It was not good. But like honestly, like you have winning days, you have losing days. Just fucking, keep on going. Like I think a lot of my biggest losses come from like just being like just like FOMOing and just like being
Yeah.
so unbelievably like when a good coin drops sometimes, I'll just ape like my entire net worth into it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
like I'm
I
just
feel you.
retarded sometimes. Like it's like I think it's gonna be like I think I'm gonna make like 1,000 soul on it. And I just start like okay, like I think the Pope Trump thing was like one of my worst played coins like ever. Like genuinely. I'm trying to find like uh one I lost a lot.
Oh my. Okay.
I forget what it was called, bro.
Um. Wait, was it POTUS?
Yeah, POTUS was the one that I lost 40 on, but then I lost 70 on like another
Oh
one.
my God.
That was like
Damn,
that was like Pope related. So it was like oh, it was so stupid, dude. Like
bro.
oh my god.
So
I
like,
was just like FOMOing in because I missed it, bro.
you think FOMO is like one of the biggest issues, like with all traders, like even new ones? You think like, what do you think?
Yeah, for sure, bro. I mean, I FOMO in this stuff. I feel like everybody on earth does,
Everyone,
bro.
yeah,
Just because,
of
like,
course.
when you miss out on a cook, it's just like, dude, like, what am I doing, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Would you ever like consider streaming?
Yeah, for sure, bro. I've actually thought about it. Like, now that I'm not in my dorm, because, like, I was in my dorm and, like, I'm not trying to, start talking about fucking
Yeah, I
Bitcoin in
get you.
every room in the room. You know what I'm saying? But, like, now that I'm, like, at my crib, like, I definitely have thought about it,
Mm.
bro.
So like, what's your biggest like right now? Like me, I'm not a new trader, but I'm not that profitable. Okay, so like, what's your biggest advice to like people like me or new traders or just anyone in general? Like, what's your biggest piece of advice when trading?
I would say, like, just, I mean, I'll give one piece of advice that's like
Okay.
really good in my opinion, and then I'll give like a larger piece of advice. Like one small thing that I see no beginners do. I didn't do at the beginning, but everybody who I think's like really profitable does is like buy coins as they go up. Like I think like nobody does that, and I think it's like so important. Like if you like to like if you buy a coin at like 10K market cap, I think it's important if you think it's good and you think it's going to migrate to like buy more of it at 20K. So like
Mhm.
one thing that goes with that is like me personally, I'm not saying you have to trade like this, but I like lose more than I win, right? Like my win rate on a trade is like definitely negative. Like I think you can check.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can
Can
you?
you?
Yeah, look. Like I mean, I straight up I've lost more trades than I've won in my life, right? But your goal should be to make it so that your winning trades are just like far greater than your losing trades, in just like
Yeah,
pure size. Like, and to do that, one thing I would recommend doing is buying more of coins as they go up if you still think it's good, right? Like, maybe you
yeah,
like buy it like again, um, like if Elon drops a meme or something and you buy it at 10K, like if you know it's gonna send to like 750 a million, like you should probably be buying a little bit more of it at like 100K. You know what I'm saying? Like you already have the profits. You're already up on the coin. If you actually think it's gonna go higher, like buy more of it. You know what I'm saying? Like me
mm,
when I first started, I would just buy whatever and I would just leave it. I'd be so scared to like re-buy in because I thought that I would like lose it all, but you're just positioning yourself to make more on the coin if you win. And that's gonna like
yeah.
cancel out a lot of losses.
Like for me, I know my
And
problem.
then
Oh, sorry.
yeah, go.
All right, hold up. So like I know for me, and I'm sure a lot of people could relate. My problem is like FOMO. Like I see, because I track wallets and I see like some calls go in, and then I buy, and it's like, oh my God, like you know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of. It's obviously gotten better, but I know for a lot of people that just started out, they just want to like. It's just FOMO, you know. They think they
My
see calls buy in, it goes up a little bit, they buy, and it just goes down.
my biggest tip with that is to like okay, this is I would genuinely do this. I would try and like you should know every call. Like every call you should know. And with every call, you should have like a mental framework of like his buy takes it up by this market cap, right? Like a Eurus buy takes it up by 10K in market cap. A Waddles buy 7K. Like try and like get these. Obviously, for me, it's like intuition, but like try and like develop that. And so when you see a coin that's at 30K, but Waddles, Cupsy, Sentin, and Eurus bought it, think of the fact that this coin is probably overpriced by this amount, and then see like, would I enter this coin here if it just spawned in, right? You know what I'm saying? If there were no calls in it, would I still enter it? Like, that's what I would recommend to try and fix that is just try and like understand how much these guys bring up the price and try and like properly price it as best as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
just try your best to like elude yourself from the calls and just be like, if I just saw like something I think is good is just like picture the coin and think like, if I just saw this, I didn't see what market cap it is, I didn't see the volume that it went up by, like, would I buy it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
or like, what do I think the price would be? Like, if I could predict it, like, that's something great. I think is like just taking a coin, not seeing what it's at, and trying to predict what price it would go to, and then seeing like how far away you are. You know what I'm saying? And like, you should be doing
yeah,
that for every coin you look at. Uh,
yeah.
and if the price you think it'll go to is below the price it's currently at, you probably shouldn't be buying.
I think patience is also really important because a lot of people they could get
Valid.
impatient. They just start buying whatever.
You know what? Another thing I would say is this is something that I do wrong as well, but I've like been trying to fix it, but I see a lot of people do it wrong as well. Is a lot of, I think this is the biggest FOMO thing by far, is a lot of people equate like the speed at which something goes up to how good of a narrative it is. And I do this all the time. Like, if, like, if a coin drops and it goes to 35K in 5 seconds, for some reason in my mind and in everyone else's mind, I equate it to being a better narrative than if it went to 35K in 10 minutes. Like, it's still the same coin, it's still the same narrative. And a lot of the times, it could just get a few call buys that really like pushes it up to 35K quickly. And then a lot of the times we'll think like, oh my god, like this is for sure gonna migrate. It just went to 35K in 3 seconds and we'll buy, and then they'll all sell on us and we'll lose. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I would really like, that's what the patience thing you just talked about. Like, just because a coin flies up like instantly doesn't mean it's better than a coin that slow cooks. Like, it's still the exact same coin. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And I'm talking about patience, like also that of course, but patience by like, okay, nothing's dropping, nothing's really happening, and then some people they get impatient and they just start buying because it's like, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Unironically, that's probably like my worst thing. Like,
Really? Oh man.
if I had to like say one thing I do bad, I mean that's what the TX is like when you take as many like transactions as I do, it's like you're just like addicted to buying coins, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just 24/7. And then um
Oh, we're witnessing a cook. What's happening?
no, this is not a cook, bro. Dude, I'm bored, bro. I'm buying some shit.
Yeah, that's an example right there of what you mean you're addicted.
I
That's a good example right there.
needed to take a transaction. We're gonna lose.
Uh, it's all
Unlucky.
good. So like,
That's bro. That's a live
that's
example.
a live example. All right.
Like,
So, oh, you wanted to say something? Sorry.
no, yeah, that's definitely a big problem. Like, exactly what you just said. Like,
Yeah,
I
do I
think you
keep that
should
in the
try
video?
and remove it. Yeah, bro, sure.
All
Just
right,
fucking don't buy shit.
don't buy shit. All right. So now that you made all this money, do you think you'll always be in crypto even if like like the trenches die? Like, do you think you might like transition into leverage trading in the future or something like that? Like, what do you think? You're always going to be in crypto, always going to be in like the market. What do you think?
Yeah, that's
Because now
I
you
would
know.
say it depends, bro. Cause like the thing is like I do like crypto, but I like trenching way more than I've like crypto. Like, to me, trenching's like a video game. Like, and I
It
just,
is, yeah.
unless something comes like this where I'm into it this much, I don't like I think I would pursue other facets of life with the money I've made than just keep on like trading fucking NFTs till I'm 75, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like NFTs
Yeah,
don't really interest me. Like art projects have never really interested me. The reason why I trench is because I think it's like a fun video game. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And like I
kind of
just like
is.
want to get better.
That's a good mindset to have. I think a lot of people should have that mindset. It's like a video game, and you're just getting better and better. The more hours you spend,
Yeah,
like the
for
better you're gonna
sure.
get. Which is why
Like I
also,
genuinely,
oh yeah, which is why
or
also, okay, which is why also like a lot
you
of
go.
like the top like gamers are top trenchers
Yeah.
because it kind of correlates, you
I
know?
mean, like I would say this, like if you don't find trenching fun, I mean, I'm not saying like I wake up at 9 a.m. every morning with like a smile on my face, ready to fucking go clock into my job. But like I would be lying if like I take a day off, I'm not ready to fucking gamble some money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like if you don't like genuinely, especially when I first started, like I enjoyed it a lot, bro. Like I thought it was really fun. Like just trying to get better at it, you know? Like any video game you play, like you're just trying to get better at it. And one thing I would say with that is like sometimes getting better at stuff, like you might lose money. Like just because you're losing money, even like for me, like doesn't mean I'm like my goal, unironically, is not to like make the most money on any coin or any trade or any day. It's just like get the maximum amount of like just get as good as I can like within that day. Like I would worry more about like your skill than like the money you're making because as long as you improve, like the money's gonna come with it just like naturally. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like actually trying to like get better at it, even if that means like so for example, like if when Seoul was at 100, right? When Seoul was at 100 and the trenches were the driest it's ever been, I was still trenching, right? Like I was still trenching just as much as I normally would because I know that it would get me just so much better. And then by the time the trenches came back up, I would like succeed way more than I would without it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like we're coming towards the end, I guess. Do you have like the just general like what do you want to say to your viewers, you know? All the new people,
Yeah, like
even
general
experienced,
advice.
like just like no, you already said advice, just like something you just want to tell people,
I mean, I would
specifically
say
like
like,
new people.
yeah, it's valid. I would say like this shit's 100% real. I would say
Yep.
that just try and make the least amount of excuses you possibly can because I promise you like no matter the situation, if you put Cupsy in it, he would succeed. If you put him on his iPhone in a fucking yacht in the middle of the Bahamas, bro, he's making bank, right? He's making 10 bands a day minimum trenching. Like it's a skill. You have to learn the skill. You have to like keep on going. But like once you do it, it can actually like change your life, bro. Like it makes money like feel unbelievably fake. Like to anybody who does it.
Yeah.
Like it's your concept of money changes so quickly and like that could be a bad thing for a lot of people, it could be a good thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, we'll see.
All right, bro. I think that's it. We're coming towards like the hour mark.
All
I
right,
think
bro.
that's it.
That's
All right.
sweet. That was
If you
fun.
guys want to check him out, his YouTube's in the description. I'll also plug his wallet. I'm not saying you gotta copy trade him, but it's gonna be
You
in
know,
there. It's
copy trade me
it's
please,
gonna
I
be in
want
there. Check
money.
his YouTube. He uploaded a video too. Underrated. I don't think you even have 1,000 on YouTube or Twitter. I don't
No.
believe it. It's crazy. So yeah, check him out. Hope you guys enjoyed if you're watching till the end. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.